Good morning, good morning. This is week 1 of our mindfulness course, and today I'll be exploring what is mindfulness. So, mindfulness has brought you here. Maybe you know a little, maybe you know a lot, maybe you know nothing at all. Mindfulness is a simple thing which is about being with our experience, so present moment awareness, not being on autopilot, not doing things without being aware of them. Now, autopilot is great for most of the time, but if you're with your children, if you're eating a meal, if you're going for a walk, there are certain times when you really want to be in an experience, and living a life with more mindfulness and having a mindful awareness means that we are taking part in our life. We aren't just a human doing, we are a human being. So definitely something that is worthwhile and has had an impact on my life. So how do we pay full attention? How do we gain focus and awareness? This is something that we can learn together. This is something that we'll learn over the course of this course together over the 8 weeks. We will break it down into small sections. There's going to be some homework, but not to worry, it's nothing that's too scary. I'm not going to be marking anything for anybody. It's something that you can do away from these recordings that helps to integrate the teaching into your day-to-day life so that it really makes a difference for you. The first thing that I'm going to want you to do is to get a journal. So it doesn't have to be anything fancy, it doesn't have to be expensive, it can just be a bit of paper and a pen, but it's something for you to write down your findings, the things that come up for you, the reoccurring thoughts, the what we call inquiry. So after we've done a meditation, we've given the brain, we've given the mind a space to show itself, really. So we're going to be aware of our thoughts more, we're going to be aware of our emotions, we're going to be aware of our feelings, we're going to be aware of sensations in our body. And having a journal is a great way to write down the things that you find, the things that come up for you. Why is this important? Well, if we can see our mind and we can see the activities, we can catch ourselves before we start to spiral down into maybe negative thoughts or ruminating, which is going back over things that have happened in the past, or even projecting into the future. Because all of these things aren't the here and the now. And the here and the now is where we are. This is the only moment we have. We have these moments to live. It's important that we navigate our amazing brain and our amazing mind. And if you are like me, or you're of the same sort of inclination, I love science, I love finding out what things mean, why things happen, and having that awareness of the mind and the brain is amazing, really amazing. The first time, I'll give an example, the first time I did an mindful eating meditation, we took a strawberry, and you may or may not know what mindful eating is, but we'll do with this on the course. So you slow down and you pay attention to your food. And when I really paid attention to the strawberry, I found lots of things about this little fruit that I hadn't noticed before. There was thoughts about it that I hadn't noticed before, that were there but were not at the front of my mind. But when we put those to the front of our mind, we can see how these thoughts and these feelings start to guide us. It might be that you're just going about your day to day and you start to feel a little bit grumpy, a little bit down, a little bit fed up. Well, where's that come from? Well, it could be that there's something in the room that reminds you of something that's irritated you. It might be a program, a sound, a smell, an experience that's being reminded in the brain, but you're not consciously aware of it. So if we give ourselves that space, that time, that awareness, we can be more aware of our lives as they happen. So what is mindfulness? It's paying full attention and focusing on the quality of the present moment.